after the military's ousting of President Mohamed Bazoum, there are looming questions as to what might happen next. How will this affect Niger's relationship with the U.S.? And what will happen to the 1,100 American troops there?
There's a situation where Niger has basically playing two roles. Firstly is the counterterrorism training the United States is providing to troops in the country so that they can then go on and do counterterrorism missions in the region. And secondly is the drone base in Agadez, which has come at the cost of over $100 million, where the U.S. essentially flies armed drones from and carries out strikes in the region.
Pentagon spokesman Pat Ryder on Tuesday told reporters that counterterrorism operations are suspended in Niger and the U.S. remains in close contact with the military.
Our focus right now is on making sure that our troops continue to stay safe, and the situation does remain fluid. We're not going to get into labels.
They're not saying it's not a coup, but they're not saying it is a coup. And so the lack of decision essentially becomes a decision. So we've seen instances in the past where diplomacy and national security have trumped up what appears to be very logically a coup.
The U.S. military has so far left its soldiers in place.
We've seen the French move a lot of their troops out from parts of Africa. And so there is a concern that there's a vacuum that not only could be filled by militants, but by countries like Russia and China either. So I think there's going to be a real effort to keep the troops there and sort of continue what they see as important counterterrorism operations, even if it might be with a leader who they don't necessarily agree with.